Another week of independent wrestling, another week of news. That means there's another episode of Indy News.
Cool.
Welcome to week 128.
Holy moly.
Starting off the way we always do.
It's like the weeks keep going up.
Talking about them Indy News. Starting with results. And Kevin Hawk, I know you have a few of them.
Yeah.
Some of which we couldn't find, but we did our best.
Yeah, honest, I'm going to immediately start talking about Attack Pro Wrestling's. Seriously? Another pay-per-view tie-in event?
Yeah. We could only find a couple of the match results. That's through Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and Google. Sometimes we can find them all, sometimes not so much.
Yeah, so we do know in the Survivor Series style 5-on-5 match they had, Jim Legion.
Yeah.
Jim Legion's Jim Legion. Defeated the Bruiserweights.
Yes.
Therefore, Pete Dunne is no longer in Attack Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, we were not aware that it was a loser leaves
Yeah.
attack, but apparently it is, so Pete Dunne is done.
Yeah,
Pete's done.
Alright, and then in the finals, we're finally having the finals of the Attack Pro Championship Tournament.
Yeah.
This started a while back.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Eddie Dennis beat Mike Bird.
The Pride of Wales.
Defeated Ginger Jesus.
Sorry
and
to
many
all you,
little ginger hearts were broken.
Sorry to all you heartbroken gingers out there. But.
Yeah. I know. Darren Corbin was talking to me about it over Facebook.
Oh yeah?
We're both in tears.
Yeah.
So that's the main reason why Becky Lynch wasn't at 100% at Survivor Series. Speaking of women's wrestling,
hey!
segue into WSU.
Yeah.
Breaking Barriers 4.
Yeah.
It's 4. Cover
This
my
many.
face.
4 horsemen.
We had Priscilla Kelly defeat Penelope Ford and Renee Michelle in a 3-way match.
Okay.
Then we had Balespin defeat the Sinister Sweethearts. Kira Hogan defeated Britt Baker. Mercedes Martinez defeated Lufisto. Jade defeated Taylor Hendricks. The Fella Twins successfully defended the Tag Team Championships against the Backseat Girls. And Su Yung defeated Leva Bates to become the new WSU Spirit Champion.
Very nice.
Check out pictures of Leva Bates from this event because I'm digging the cosplay of choice she had.
What was it?
Here's a picture. It's sort of topical, even though Suicide Squad came out, during the summer?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was the end of the summer. Anyway.
Yeah. Good stuff. But then that was very shortly followed by CZW's Night of Infamy, where Tony Devon defeated Alexander James. Tim Donst defeated Lucky 13. EYFBO defeated Dub Boys, which then Steve Mack, aka Monster Mack, of the Hit Squad came out and decided that they were going to give EYFBO a title shot at the next show, which I believe is Cage of Death.
Oh, jeez.
Then Frankie Picard and Jimmy Lloyd went to a no contest because some guy I don't know named Blackwater came out and spit the mist in both of their eyes.
All right.
Then Joe Gacy defeated Sami Callihan. Black G's defeated Arcadia. This was actually spawning off of when I was talking about the Jersey All Pro Wrestling's 20th anniversary results.
Right.
Black G's won the Jersey All Pro Wrestling Championship.
Oh.
And was actually defending it against Arcadia at CCW.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we're supposed to have the championship match of Danny Havoc versus Jonathan Gresham. Danny Havoc ends up getting pulled out of the match by his manager or something, I don't know, who's protecting the main event of Cage of Death, which is going to be some sort of, I'm assuming, extremely brutal match between Danny Havoc and Ricky Shane Page. So therefore, Jonathan Gresham would then try and force the referee to count out Danny Havoc. to, the forfeit whole
Yeah.
spiel. Before the referee could finish the 10 count, Joe Gacy came out and says, "Oh, I'm going to challenge you for a match." And then Jonathan Gresham says, "Okay." And then Joe Gacy gets in the ring, and then Jonathan Gresham leaves and gets himself counted out.
Swerve.
And then in that squared circle of sacrifice match, the Young Dragons would defeat Team WMD due to lots of outside interference. Because Devin Moore, formerly of the Nation of Intoxication, would come out and interfere on their behalf. And so would one of his ex-tag team partners, Drew Blood, get it? Drew Blood.
I get it.
It's CZW. Oh, go figure.
Everybody's Drew Blood.
But in a sort of turn of events, Connor Claxton of the Nation of Intoxication came out to help even up the odds. It wasn't enough, though, because it was still 4-on-3.
Yeah.
And now we have sort of a challenge that was made by Matt Tremont for Cage of Death. 3 against 4, until we had a video package revealing that they are going to be joined by Joey Janela to make it 4 against 4 at Cage of Death.
So needless to say, the state of the nation didn't go so well.
No, I think it ended up being, it ended with Danny Havoc with a new manager or something of that nature, and Connor Claxton chasing Devin Moore out of the arena.
Alright, so the Nation of Intoxication is no more.
Yeah, which just that left Lucky 13 in the ring to start his match earlier in the night against Tim Dawes.
Oh, good little segue there.
Yeah.
So
we're going to have an 8-on-8 at
4-on-4.
4-on-4, I mean, yeah. Well, we're going to have an
16
8-on-8
people inside Cage
in a
of Death.
few weeks.
That'd be scary as fuck.
In a few weeks at Chikara. We're going to have the Cedar Net account.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm talking about. There's going to be 4-on-4 at Cage of Death.
Yeah.
There's also going to be some other insane sounding stipulation. I don't remember what it's called, between Danny Havoc and Ricky Shane Page.
No, we'll talk about that sometime.
And I'm sure more, because Jonathan Gresham will have to defend the championship too.
Yeah.
So violence, and probably the Hit Squad versus EYFBO for the tag titles.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. All right. And then earlier today, aka Sunday, even though it's Monday, because you don't get to watch this right after we film it or while we're filming it. You gotta wait for us to edit it and put it up on the page. And
it's technically Monday now.
Takes
while we're
time.
recording.
Yeah. Shh.
Moving on.
Illusions.
I'm breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. Which, by the way, after Mike Pence getting talked to. At the Hamilton show, I don't know if you guys have seen that YouTube video clip or it being passed around Facebook, but apparently Trump is so angry he's going to attempt to build a fourth wall. Theater jokes.
You're stupid. Talk about Beyond Wrestling.
Beyond Wrestling's Insatiable, where we had John Silver defeat Tracy Williams. So Silver defeated Williams. Okay, that's fucking with my head. And then in the battle of, or what they called the Twinsies match, Keith Lee defeated Kimberly.
Go figure.
But apparently, by the end of the match, the crowd was chanting both these Lees.
Nice.
Team Pazuzu, being represented by EYFBO and Pinky Sanchez, defeated the Secret City Soldiers.
Alright.
Then Jaka, who was supposed to go against a man he's been rivaling with, feuding with, Cold Steel Chuck O'Neil. Chuck O'Neil comes out and reveals that he's injured, not medically cleared to compete, and so he got a replacement opponent, which happened to be one Eddie Edwards.
Wow.
Who then came out and would beat Jaka. And then all of a sudden, Chuck O'Neil was cleared to wrestle again, and started the match and beat Jaka. In a first time ever meeting, Jonathan Gresham defeated Matt Cross. We had a 4 against 4 match where the Crusade for Change defeated a team sent over by Alpha One Wrestling. In the last time ever, Brian Fury defeated Chris Hero. Then we had the Gentlemen's Club in a 6-man tag match defeat a team called Biff's Kids. I wonder if it's alluding to Biff Busick.
I'm assuming it's people that were trained by Biff Busick.
Potentially.
That's what I'd gather.
Matt Riddle defeated Matt Tremont.
Damn it.
I know, right? And then in the unsanctioned match, Mikey Webb defeated JT Dunn.
Wow.
But not, and then shortly after, Chris Hero came out and attacked, and then other people came out and tried to help, and Chris Hero and JT Dunn deathed everyone by elbow, and then threatened somebody in the crowd, and then left.
All right.
Like a couple of elbow throwing dicks.
Sounds like it was a lose. If your last name was Dunn this weekend,
You were done.
you were on the losing end of a lot of things this weekend.
Yeah. JT and Pete.
Yep. Well,
We have to wait. Okay, so I was going to say is if we do find the results between now and the time this goes up, we might just scroll
yeah.
the rest of the Attack Pro results right now or like while we were talking about them.
Yeah.
So go back in time to find it if you didn't read them while they already happened.
How did you miss them?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll give you full results next week.
Yeah, something like that.
Or
I'll post it on Facebook.
Throughout the week or whatever.
Or something of that nature. But I know that you have some Ring of Honor results.
I do indeed. We're getting close to final battle.
Which, by the way, you guys know the drill.
Yeah.
The time.
The time.
Skip it.
Yeah. Because if you're listening
Skip
now,
the time.
skip it.
Just listen to Ring of Honor and then leave.
Don't leave. Watch the rest of the video. But first, if you don't want to get spoiled,
Donate $5 to my PayPal.
You're failing right now. Yeah, so we're building towards Final Battle. I'll be having the full card on next week's upcoming shows.
What?
So, opening match we had Adam Cole, who's already defeated Silas Young. Silas Young he's messed up at this point. He is not in the right headspace after losing his championship match. He's going against Adam Cole's Final Battle opponent, Kyle O'Reilly. Good match, but Kyle O'Reilly is just too much for Silas Young apparently. And Adam Cole walks down for like the last 2 minutes of the match, sits down and commentates like, "I'm here to watch Kyle O'Reilly choke," and then Kyle O'Reilly wins. Adam Cole gets mad and throws the headset, walks back up the ramp. So yeah, Kyle O'Reilly defeats Silas Young. Then Silas Young proceeds to rip apart and just berate this person at ringside who's dressed as Jushin Liger, because apparently Silas Young will be facing Jushin Liger at Final Battle.
Oh.
So that's an interesting matchup.
It's probably cheeseburger.
No.
No?
Wait.
Dressed as Jushin Liger.
No. It was a fat white guy.
Fat white guy.
He was actually pretty proportionate to Jushin Liger. He wasn't fit.
So it was a guy who ate some cheeseburgers.
Probably.
Okay.
He's probably eaten a cheeseburger in his life. But
So is Jushin Liger, by the way.
Speaking of Final Battle, I'll be real. Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly is going to be great. I'm very interested to see Jushin Liger versus Silas Young. But Jay Lethal will be going against the debuting Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
That'll be fucking fantastic. Jay Lethal cut a little promo on Cody Rhodes. And yeah, no, I'm fucking excited for that match. Also, a match that may potentially be happening at Final Battle. The Motor City Machine Guns were talking about how they were, they choked in Ladder War 6. They didn't get done what they wanted to, but
obviously
they've had an ongoing issue with the Bullet Club, and especially since the Young Bucks won the tag titles in that match. They are looking to start a group to fight off and defeat the Bullet Club.
Oh.
So two people that they mentioned specifically were Jay White and Leo Rush. So I don't know if it's going to be those four versus the Gorillas and the Bucks, or what combination of the four of the Bullet Club you're going to get. You're more than likely going to get the Bucks, because that's the whole issue with the Motor City Machine Guns. But yeah, Machine Guns are looking to, bring in some ranks to face against the Bullet Club.
Smart.
So we'll see where that ends up
Surprised it hasn't
going.
happened earlier, actually.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised. The only group that's really like gotten together to face Bullet Club, I guess, would be Chaos.
Yeah.
But nothing in Ring of Honor until now. So we'll see who Saban and Shelley are able to bring to their side to face the Bullet Club, and I'll probably have that update for you next week. We had another tag team attempt from Colt Cabana and Dalton Castle. Castle felt that he needed the boys out there, so Colt had like four boys in the locker room and told Dalton Castle to pick two. So he picked two. They went out there, and Dalton Castle won the match with one bangarang. That's all that happened. They beat Preston Quinn and Ken Dickinson. So, two guys that I've never heard of. So, just like that, Dalton Castle and Colt Cabana are back on a winning streak. Dalton Castle's excited. He's like, we might be at the bottom, but we're going to make it back up to the top. We're going to do awesome. Colt Cabana talks about how, when he came back to Ring of Honor, he wanted to win a championship, and then he met him, and, it'd be awesome to be tag team champions, but he kind of wants to win a championship on his own. So he feels like him and Dalton Castle just need to break it even now and, go about it in singles ways. Castle's like, okay, I understand, and Colt puts his hand out. Dalton Castle wants a hug, obviously. So they go in for the hug, and Colt Cabana knees Dalton Castle in the balls. Proceeds to beat the crap out of Dalton Castle and both of the boys and laugh about it. We have a Colt Cabana heel turn.
Here's one of the things I don't want people to underestimate.
Colt Cabana?
Colt Cabana plays a fantastic heel.
He does.
You don't see it very often because a lot of people with Colt Cabana bookings, funny equals money.
Yeah.
A lot of people come to see Colt Cabana because he does two things really well. He makes people laugh, and he does really good wrestling matches.
Yes. So why not make people laugh while you wrestle?
Yeah. But Colt Cabana as a heel is fantastic sometimes.
You don't expect it from the funny guy.
Yeah.
You don't expect the funny guy to be the heel. So, when you underestimate him like that, he proceeds to surprise you with many different things. So, yeah. So, what was that ship name? The tag team name?
Oh, Colt and Cabasel.
Yeah, Colt and Cabasel is no more. So we might even have a final.
We had the implosion of Planet Boomcock.
Planet Boomcock. We might have Boomcock implodes at Final Battle. I wouldn't be surprised if we get Dalton Castle versus Colt Cabana
with a Lumber Boys match.
So we'll see where that goes. And then in the main event,
the worst part about that entire thing is I never got to see the Dream match.
Please tell.
Well, I really wanted to see Colt and Dalton take on Chris Dickinson and Donovan Dijak.
Oh, you wanted Colt and Cabasel versus.
Well, I wanted Planet Boomcock versus Dirty Daddy Banana Hands.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, anyway. Oh, God.
Hashtag, what was the main event?
In the main event, we had the other semifinal match in the six-man tag team tournament where the Kingdom defeated Team CMLL with a double zigzag, you'd say, with a powerbomb from Matt Taven. The match was okay. It wasn't all that exciting. It was kind of boring. I don't like the New Kingdom. They're not anything like the original Kingdom, which makes them awful. There's nothing that's grabbing me about these two new guys.
Well, yeah, there's no Maria involved.
That's probably what it is.
Because you can't say that they're nothing like the old Kingdom because Matt Taven is in the group. So they're at least a third like the old Kingdom.
Yeah, that's about it. They're a quarter because there's no Maria.
I got really confused because I don't know if we can bring it up. There's a picture that surfaced of Mike Bennett and Maria with this version of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
And there's 5 of them, and they're still holding up 4 fingers.
People don't know how to count wrestling.
Yeah, whatever.
But that's it for results. We got a couple of news stories.
Yeah, congratulations, Alberto Del Rio, on, I believe, him and a business partner opened up a restaurant.
Really?
This week? Something like that.
Very
I don't
cool.
remember. Paige posted a video of it, of the meeting, and then saying that they were going to be doing a signing there and come check it out.
Well, speaking of wrestling couples, Joey Ryan and his now wife Laura got married over the week.
Yeah.
So congratulations to those two.
His bachelor party was in a bowling alley.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Only person I recognized in the picture was Candice LeRae.
Well,
Go figure.
Johnny was busy.
Takeover and shit.
Yeah, exactly. In Ring of Honor news, Will Ospreay became the new ROH TV champion.
Yeah, so I foresee maybe something of that coming at Final Battle.
Probably. Yeah, and now that
potentially a rematch.
Now that him and Marty Scurll have both made their debuts, we'll probably see them both in action at Final Battle. Probably Bobby Fish getting his rematch against Will Ospreay. And then I don't know if you have any extra news, anything noteworthy throughout the week in your.
I mean, I guess something that we haven't really touched on. Vader.
Oh, we gotta talk about the sad stuff. Shit.
Vader talking about having visited 2 different cardiologists, and they give him a timeline of about 2 years left to live.
Yeah.
Basically, the stress of pro wrestling and being in the NFL prior to pro wrestling.
Just with how heavy he is and always has been.
Has put a lot of strain on his heart, and he's got congenital heart failure. And so, I think, you can do a heart transplant.
Yeah.
But no one's mentioned anything about him pursuing that option.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I can't imagine like what type of weight that is on his mind, because that's. It makes me nervous just thinking about it. It's just a horrible situation. I'm sure he's going through the options in his head.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's. I mean, I feel so much for Vader. It's hard to think about. And I could hope that he does have an option where he could prolong his life, but.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a lot of the wrestlers that have been, being very open about this on Twitter and on social media accounts, is that WWE needs to get Vader into the Hall of Fame this year.
Hey, we're right around the corner from WrestleMania, so let's do it now.
We've had way too many people put in the Hall of Fame
because they died.
Yeah.
Or because they couldn't wrestle anymore. So
yeah, so let's put Vader in the Hall of Fame now, so that we can, so that he can be there to accept it.
I mean, he's been at the last 2 or 3 ceremonies.
Yeah.
So obviously he's cool being around all those people. He's done WWE spots. Mm-hmm. Why the hell not? Let's absolutely get Vader in the 2017 Hall of Fame.
It's not his fault that WWE gave him a shitty run while he was working for WWE. The man used NWA, WCW, and Japan to become a legend.
Yeah. And you guys own WCW shit too. You can run through all the stuff that he did in WCW.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys have people who were not WWE guys in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Tatsumi Fujinami, Abdullah the Butcher, guys who definitely did not make their career in WWE.
Yeah.
And they are in the WWE Hall of Fame, so it's time for Big Van Vader to get there.
Absolutely. Okay, well, now that the sad stuff's out of the way, I'm going to give you a quick update on the G1 World Tag League from New Japan Pro Wrestling. We've had our first couple matches over the course of the week. In Bracket A, tied for first, we have War Machine tied with Hiroshi Tenzan and Satoshi Kojima. With 2 points, we have Brian Breaker and Leland Race. Rush and is that Leo Rush? I don't know which one.
I don't think so. No, there's another team with like a guy named Rush.
I'm gonna have to find out who that is, but he is the mystery partner for Tetsuya Naito.
Oh.
So they have 2 points. Hangman
But
Page.
it is Leo Rush then.
Maybe. Hangman Page and Yujiro Takahashi have 2 points, and so do the Gorillas of Destiny. And then in last place with no points yet are Hanare and Manabu Nakanishi, and Tanahashi and Juice Robinson. And then on bracket B, we have a 4-way tie for first with 2 points. At the top of the list is Billy Gunn and Yoshitatsu. Yeah! We have Evil and Sonata with 2 points, Goto and Ishii with 2 points, and Makabe and Honma with 2 points as well. And then with 0, we have Bad Luck Fale and not Captain Bullet Club, Bone Soldier, Chase Owens and Kenny Omega, Katsuyori Shibata and Yuji Nagata, and Kazuchika Okada and Yoshihashi.
Come on, Shibata Nagata.
Shibata Nagata.
Shibata Nagata and Nagata Navita, baby.
Nah, man. Billy Gunn and Yoshitatsu. All the fucking way.
We're going to be fighting over bracket B here.
Yeah, we are. I hope ours go to that semifinal. Anyway.
I'm going to be mad if the one match that's already happened is Yoshitatsu and Billy Gunn have beaten Shibata and Nagata.
I'm going to have to check that. I'm going to look for it right now while we start talking about upcoming shows. Question mark? I don't have...
There's actually another thing I want you to look up for me.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's a fatal 4-way in my first show that I forgot to write down.
I will look that up.
So, on Friday...
Rush is a Mexican wrestler.
Okay. On Friday, the 25th, we're going to have AIW's Hell on Earth 12. Hell's been on Earth quite a few times.
Billy Gunn and Yoshitatsu beat Chase Owens and Kenny Omega.
Good for them. So, one of the matches we know are going to be happening is a strange one, if there's ever been a strange one, as one Carly Perez, better known as
Katrina
of Lucha Underground, is going one-on-one against Space Monkey.
The innuendos about licking monkeys that's going to come out of this. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Yep.
And you know it's not going to be made any better because on the card we do have Matt Cross taking on Colt Cabana.
Oh, boy.
Let's just hope Colt's on commentary during that match.
That would be hilarious.
We're going to have Dominic Guarini versus Zack Sabre Jr. Ethan Page versus Brian Cage.
Ooh.
There's a lot of Lucha Underground being repped in this show.
Apparently.
Because, yeah, you got Katrina, you got Matt Cross.
Which Hell on Earth is this?
Hell on Earth 12?
12. Okay.
Should be on their upcoming events page or in their photos. They have a photo album.
Oh, okay.
On
So
Facebook?
on their Facebook.
Yeah.
Got it.
The tag team titles are going to be on the line as Crazy Pain defend against the Jolly Bill Fuckets.
Oh, yeah, because they won the tag titles in the Double Dare.
Yep.
Nice.
Tag titles were on the line. Alex Daniels will defend the Intense Championship against the Laredo Kid. Heidi Lovelace gets her rematch to try and win back the AIW Women's Championship from Shayna Baszler. Okay, so it's not on there. But it's Eddie Kingston versus Lewis Linden versus BJ Whitmer versus Eric Ryan.
That's going to be good.
Yeah. And then Josh Prohibition will defend the Absolute Championship against Tim motherfucking Donst.
Nice. That'd be a good one.
And then the night after, on the 26th, we're going to have what's usually the year-end finale for AEW, which is the Windy City Classic. This is Windy City Classic 12. Because them and AIW apparently do things around the same time.
Apparently.
And the only match that I know that's going to happen is going to be the AEW Championship match between Chris Hero and Sami Callihan.
I'm excited for that. That's gonna be.
But we do know that there are going to be a lot of people in the house for that one, including, not to be outdone by the presence of Lucha Underground people in AIW, Pentagon Jr., Phoenix, and Ray Horace, a.k.a. Dragon Azteca Jr.,
yes,
are all scheduled to appear.
along with Eddie Kingston, Homicide, Loki, Brian Cage, and Trent Beretta.
Yeah, I'm right now going to say let's have Team Lucha Underground versus the Eddie Kingston, Homicide, Loki.
Ooh. Get a Pentagon, Phoenix, and Cage.
No, Pentagon, Phoenix, and Dragon Azteca Jr.
Oh, alright, that works too.
Gage probably will face Trent Beretta, I'm assuming.
Oh, is that a thing they do on the Indies?
Matches are things they do.
Matches happen.
But we'll let you know what did happen next week.
Yeah, that's kind of weird that they only have. I mean, this is their like
one of their bigger shows.
Yeah, it's one of their big shows. But hey, I mean, Sammy Callahan and Chris Hero sell tickets, so yeah, we'll find out what happens next week. There's a lot of unanswered questions.
You can almost be certain that Congo Kong will be somewhere on the card.
Isn't he always?
Yeah.
And then next week I'll have a full card for Final Battle.
Holy crap.
Yeah. The year's coming to an end.
Yeah, well that's it for 128, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm paying attention. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Check down in the links, because all of our social medias are down there.
We have so many social medias.
We do. Also, there is a link to SoundCloud down there where you can check out all of our 4 weekly reviews and podcasts.
So you can listen to us instead of looking at our faces.
Yeah, it's the Indie News, the Raw Review, the SmackDown Rundown, and the Midweek Wrap-Up. I'm still not used to saying SmackDown Rundown in the middle of the week.
I know, it's weird.
It's unusual. Check out the playlist, because that's where you're going to see where all the videos come out during the week. So you can just come back on Wednesday and watch all the videos. Yeah,
if you want to marathon our videos on
Thursday,
actually.
I don't suggest that, to be honest. It's got to be annoying.
This is 3 to 4-ish hours of us.
Yeah. And then you podcast listeners, you got to come over here to the YouTube, because one of the videos this week is our review of Survivor Series.
Also, our review of NXT TakeOver.
Yeah, neither of those are going to be in podcast form.
You only get them videos.
Only get them through your eyeballs.
Yeah.
And your ear holes.
You forgot to talk about the other links that are down there.
Well, you usually do that.
Well, yeah, you've been doing all my usual
stuff. I know. I'm leaving you something, though. Check
out the links at the top of the description down there, because they talk about all the people that we just got done talking about.
Yeah.
So we can find all the information on upcoming shows, all of their current rosters, ticket prices, all kinds of stuff. We've got ROHWrestling.com down there.
ChicaroPro.com.
We got the brand new BeyondWrestling.com, BeyondWrestlingOnline.com down there.
Yeah. CZWrestling.com.
And all the other ones that we talk about. We want to add more by your suggestion.
More, so many more.
Send us links to
8-hour videos.
Facebook, web pages, Twitters, YouTubes. Any way that we can find some matches. Anyway,
Colt Cabana.
If we like what...
How's his porn name? If we pick what you see, if we like what you see, we're going to start including it in our weekly reviews and give you a shout out for doing it.
Yep. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans also.
That's Reasonable the Wrestling, like W.
We'll see you wherever you decide to watch next. Fuck the English language.